What if you live to 100 years or even longer? That idea used to sound far-fetched. Today, it's becoming a lot more realistic. And if that's the case, your estate plan needs to be built for the long haul. Hi, I'm Wes Harvin with the Estate Trust and Elder Law Firm. Today, I want to talk about how longer lifespans change the way we think about planning and why the old one-and-done approach just doesn't cut it anymore. Thanks to advances in healthcare and technology, people are living longer, healthier lives, which is great news. But longevity also brings some real planning challenges, especially when it comes to finances, care, and decision making later in life. So let's walk through a few things you really need to consider. First, extended long term care needs. The longer you live, the higher the chances you'll need some level of assistance at some point, whether that's in home care, assisted living, or a nursing facility. Planning early for options like Medicaid eligibility or long term care strategies can make a huge difference in protecting what you've worked for. Second, keeping your documents up to date. If you're living into your 90s or beyond, your estate plan isn't something you set up once and forget. Wills, trusts, powers of attorney, and healthcare directives need regular check-ins. Life changes, laws change, and your plan should change with them. Third, planning for multiple generations. You may not just be thinking about children anymore. Grandchildren, even great-grandchildren, could be part of the picture. That often calls for flexible planning tools like multi-generational trusts or distributions spread out over time instead of all at once. 4. Protecting against cognitive decline. As we age, the risk of conditions like dementia increases. Having strong powers of attorney and healthcare proxies in place early helps ensure your wishes are honored if there ever comes a time when you can't speak for yourself. And finally, there's the financial side, outliving your money. If retirement lasts 30 or 40 years, your income plan has to keep up. Estate planning and financial planning need to work together so you don't outlive your money while still protecting your legacy. Planning for a 100-year life might sound overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. With the right guidance, you can stay in control, protect your independence, and make sure your plan supports you for every chapter ahead. At the Estate Trust and Elder Law Firm, we help people plan not just for the unexpected, but for long, full lives. Thanks for watching. If this video was helpful, be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.